ఏంటి టీవీలో చూపించేయండి అక్కడ ఎన్ని రావు అవి ఒకటే వస్తాయి వర్క్ అవన్నీ ఇక్కడే ఉన్నాయి
See it here. Save it there. From park to planet.
ఎక్కువ పైకి లేదు చాలా చాలా వెయిట్ ఉంటాయి కదా కొంచెం వేస్తాయి నాకు నేను బ్రేక్ఫాస్టే మా పొద్దు పోస్తా
The world has one interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Orca Encounter. My name is Christy and I'm honored to introduce you to this intriguing and majestic animal. There's nothing like seeing a killer whale up close and learning about them and their natural behaviors. We hope this Orca Encounter will help you better understand this magnificent creature and all that they represent.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types, or ecotypes, of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whale size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
వైట్ ఉండడానికి కారణం ఏంటంటే వాటర్లో ఆ కలర్లో కలిసిపోతాయి కదా, అవి బ్లాక్ వైట్ అది కొట్ట పైన నల్లగా ఆ కలర్ కూడా.
Killer whales really are a natural wonder, and our largest killer whale named Ulysses will help to show you some of their physical adaptation. Their blowhole is perfectly designed for taking a quick breath at the surface of the water. Even the location of their eyes works to their advantage. Now, it may look as though Ulysses' eye is in that white oval eye patch, but that's a visual distraction. His eye is located just in front of that eye patch, and the corners of his mouth camouflage him from crouching prey. Now, the fin on top of their back is called the dorsal fin. It's used to stabilize the orcas while they swim. Now, as you can see, Ulysses' King has a slight curve to his dorsal fin. That's because this appendage does not contain any bone. So if they spend a lot of time at the surface, it can start to curve over. The flippers on either side of the body are called pectoral flippers, used for steering and stopping. Now, unlike the dorsal fin, they do contain bone, just like the human hand. The lobes on either side of their tail are called flips. The tail flips are the killer whale's engine, propelling them close to 30 miles per hour, as fast as some of our speedboats. And they swim the fastest and produce the most power, with lifting close to 10,000 pounds of their bodies up and out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orcapod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation.
అలా ఆ సౌండ్స్తో అవి మాట్లాడుతాయి. అవి
Whistles to socialize in the pod.
అవి గుంపుల్లోనే పరిగెడతాయి, గుంపుల్లో పరిగెడతాయి.
And calls for group coordination and hunting.
అది నేను బాగా వేటాడటానికి పోయినప్పుడు
Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, killer whales use body language to communicate. A pectoral slap is used to show dominance and to get noticed. For example, a mother may use a pec slap to get her calf's attention.
బాడీ లాంగ్వేజ్ కూడా యూజ్ చేసి కమ్యూనికేట్. బాడీ
And
లాంగ్వేజ్
when killer whales really want to be heard, they preach.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Whales in the southern hemisphere will actually capture sea lions by pulling them right off of the beach. Watch as 30-year-old orchid and 26-year-old Nakai demonstrate the same behavior right here.
अभी sea lions नहीं दिखता.
Orcas in the Antarctic that actually create waves washing over floating ice, knocking seals into the water. Our 4-year-old Amaya is showing the similar behavior, demonstrating one of the many complex and impressive hunting skills developed by killer whales all around the world. But you can't really imagine the amount of water that's displaced until you experience it firsthand. Luckily, we have 2 brave volunteers. Damien, come on down. He's visiting us all the way from Mexico City. And Michael, who thought he'd come down here without a poncho. And so you're going to see the difference in their reactions. Okay, Damien, go ahead and have a seat. Michael, you can have a seat right there. Perfect. You can sit down. And Michael, go all the way up against the glass. Perfect. Now we warmed up the water for you two today. It's about 53 degrees. All right. Here comes Orchid and here's our seals. How was it, Damien? Good? Yes. Give it a high five, Michael. How was it without the poncho? Super, super wet. Great description. Well, let's hear it, everyone, for Dominique and Michael. You two did great. Well, because killer whales live in every part of the world, it's no wonder they eat all types of prey, including other whales. Look at the blue whale up on the screen. It's the largest animal on Earth. It is 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than the Nakai. So how does the whale the size of the Nakai take down a blue whale that size? Watch.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Play is an important part of everyday life of our killer whales. It's how they teach their young to hunt and practice their skills as they grow. Orcas show a lot of time showing off their playful side out in the wild and right here at SeaWorld. scene is when killer whales swim fast, breaking the surface of the water briefly. You'll see them do this when catching a ride on a wake of a boat or when surfing in a wave.
Yung balde ng dalaw.
Killer whales like to be touched and can often be seen rubbing their bellies on rocks. We see it here at SeaWorld all the time. The whales are always rubbing just like the whales in British Columbia would.
Alright, I'm cold, please. What happens? Take a huh?
Where you going? Where you going?
Now you'll also see killer whales
Cold.
imitating one another out in the wild. We see it here at SeaWorld all the time. The whales are always mimicking and learning from one another. Playful behavior has a purpose, and many of the behaviors you see today are behaviors killer whales use out in the wild to suck their prey. But today, let's find what I'm done studying all of you.
Yan lang. Woo! Isa pa, oh. Woo! Mataas pa. Higher. Dalawa pa sila. Feel so cold.
We interact with our whales all day, every day to share trusted relationships to provide optimal health care, research, and quality of life. The whales here take an active role in their health and well-being. Now, one of the very important behaviors we teach the whales to do is to roll over and offer their tail flips. This is how our veterinarians obtain a blood sample every month to monitor the overall health of our killer whales. Now, all 10 of our killer whales will slide up on a scale, just like you see in the video. This is how we obtain the weight to ensure that our calves are growing properly and that all of our whales are receiving the appropriate nutrition. Our whales will even allow us to take a sample from their blowhole. Now, all of these behaviors are possible because of the strong bonds and relationships that we built with our whales day after day right here at SeaWorld. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor and privilege to introduce to you just one of our 10 killer whales. Her name is Kalia. She was born right here at SeaWorld over 14 years ago. And across the pool on the right-hand side is her cat. Here she is right here. That's Maya. Now, Kalia and Maya have been critical to understanding how toxins are transferred between mother and calf. I know one day the information that we've learned from these two whales will help to save a mother and calf out in the wild. We challenge the whales every day to learn new things, engage, and stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course play keep our whales in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcinus orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.
Thank you for joining us for Orca Encounter. We hope you gained a greater appreciation for this incredible animal. Have a great rest of your day here at SeaWorld. Bye-bye, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your safety and the safety of our other guests, we kindly ask that you refrain from climbing over the seats. Please use the stairs and aisleways to exit the venue. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day here at SeaWorld.
Do you want chicken tenders again? Probably, yeah. Yeah.
Ano, napanood na natin tatlong show na ano eh. Ano pang panoodin?
No worries.
Sila yung 3:30 ulit. Parang yung show yun eh. 4 yung dolphin. Wala, yung tatlo lang naman ang mga tinood dyan eh. Ito, parang TV.